Be careful. A high-profile attorney wants you as their client. The case involved is unbelievable and could bring restoration. My beloved child, this is not a moment for distraction. This is not a scroll-past message. If your spirit has been uneasy, if you've felt something shifting but couldn't explain why, you've just found your answer. Heaven has appointed this message, this alignment. You are not here by mistake. The divine led you here with purpose. The timing is sacred. The moment is precise. Archangel Michael declares with holy urgency, stop and listen. This is a divine mandate. Not just a whisper from heaven, but a direct call into your destiny. The earth under your life is rumbling. Not from destruction, but from awakening. A powerful attorney, one you've never met, is being drawn to your name. Not by publicity. Not by coincidence. But by a divine prompting they can't ignore. They found something. A document. A sealed file. A name scribbled in faint ink, your name. The records say void, what heaven says valid. What was nearly erased is being rewritten. And the truth? It's about to explode. Type Amen to align yourself with what is being restored. This isn't about believing in luck. This is about knowing your name is protected by spiritual authority. There's been an investigation, quiet and hidden. It uncovered lies you were never supposed to discover. Identity fraud. Stolen inheritance. Forged documents. Betrayals woven in deception. And a woman, someone you once loved and trusted, is at the center. She smiled in your presence while scheming in shadows. She impersonated you, manipulated records, and made calls that changed your destiny. But heaven recorded every step. The spiritual courtroom documented her every move. The attorney has gathered enough to know this case is layered in betrayal and divine favor. They want you as their client not just to represent you, but to reveal what was stolen and deliver justice heaven has already approved. Type I receive this to unlock the blessing already written in your name. The forged papers, the removed clauses, the conversations spoken in your name, and none of it was hidden from the eyes of angels. Michael says, I stood silent until now. But the gavel of heaven has dropped. What was concealed must be revealed. What was misused must be restored. You are being reinstated in spiritual and legal realms. This woman wore a mask, but that mask is shattering. Her false power is collapsing. She will no longer control what was never hers. Your name, your birthright, your position, it's all being reinstated. A miracle is unfolding. Favor is returning. The ledger has been updated. What was void is now validated. Say yes, Lord, if you believe what was stolen is coming back multiplied. There is more. The betrayal was layered. Friends turned into spies. Family turned into pawns. Doors you should have walked through were closed from the inside. But now? Now the doors are swinging open. People who denied you will fall silent. Those who mocked your faith will watch your elevation. The courtroom of heaven has declared you righteous. You won't walk into this next chapter alone. The attorney has been spiritually assigned. Heaven chose them to defend what you didn't even know was under attack. They found dates, numbers, discrepancies in financial records, your signature where it shouldn't have been, her handwriting trying to mimic yours, her voice speaking on your behalf. But nothing escapes divine judgment. The light is too bright now. Lies can't survive the flame of truth. Type truth wins to declare the end of spiritual silence. God is speaking with clarity. You are not being warned, you are being prepared. Not for another loss, but for the kind of restoration that rewrites legacies. The judge will feel it. The courtroom will sense it. The attorney will carry it. Heaven's presence will fill the atmosphere. You are not just a client. You are a divine witness. This isn't just about justice. This is about generational healing. About territory, about inheritance, about names. She tried to void her identity, but God stamped it eternal. She tried to delete your claim, but heaven etched it into divine law. Say it is mine if you feel your spirit rising. You were never crazy. The dreams, the signs, the whispers in prayer, they were warnings. Spiritual downloads. Glimpses of what your conscious mind couldn't see. And now it's all coming together. Emails, texts, call logs, bank statements, witnesses, all confirming what you always suspected but couldn't prove yet until now. The one who hurt you will be unmasked. The ones who watched and stayed silent will face conviction. The scales are tipping. The time is now. The battle is not yours. God has taken over. The attorney will fight, but heaven will win. And you? You will rise. Say victory is here if you know this is the turning point. This woman is restless. Her alliances are breaking. Her secrets are unraveling. People who once cheered her are falling back. Her shadow is shrinking as her light expands. You won't need to seek revenge. Your elevation will speak louder than her lies ever could. Doors will open fast. Land will return. Funds will be released. Relationships will heal. Reputation will be restored. Because the courtroom of heaven has already ruled. The case is won. The attorney is aligned. And your name is about to make headlines in ways no one expected. Say, I'm ready to seal this shift. This is divine exposure. This is heaven's response to silent suffering. This is the miracle you didn't even know how to ask for. The high-profile attorney is real. The betrayal is real. The documents are real. But more importantly, the victory is real. God is reclaiming what was taken. The fire of truth is burning through deception. The sword of Michael is cutting through every plot. And your name is being declared holy, pure, unstoppable. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are covered. You are rising. The divine subpoena has been issued. Not to punish you, but to restore you. Now go forward. Let peace guide you. Let discernment sharpen your steps. Let boldness be your covering. Because heaven has spoken. And the earth is catching up. Say amen to complete the release. And watch how fast things begin to move. Your name. Your case. Your blessing. It's all unfolding. Right now. Stop. Breathe. Let this moment find you completely present. This isn't just another message. This is a divine alert from the highest realms. Your name is echoing through spiritual chambers, and heaven's court has called you into something far beyond your current reality. A legal storm has been stirring quietly. Hidden hands, secret documents, hushed meetings are all circling around one shocking discovery: you were never supposed to know. But the God of exposure says now is the time. Truth cannot be delayed any longer. An elite attorney known not just in legal circles but revered in powerful spheres has come across a name that changed everything. Your name. And what they uncovered in sealed court files left them speechless. Paper trails erased. Transactions buried. Agreements forged under someone else's pen. But the Spirit of Truth could not allow it to remain hidden. Archangel Michael has been dispatched with urgency. His command is clear: awaken, listen, act. This isn't folklore. This isn't metaphor. This is divine reality. You are at the center of a legal and spiritual convergence. Your inheritance was tampered with. Legal authority meant for you was transferred to someone else without your consent. But heaven intercepted the deception. And now the files are being reopened. Type "Justice is mine" if you believe heaven fights for you. The attorney has seen the evidence. They've pieced together the manipulation. A woman connected to your past is someone with access, someone with knowledge. She used your absence to rewrite the narrative. She forged entries. Signed on your behalf. Even appeared in court to claim what never belonged to her. But her cover is breaking. Because what she stole wasn't just property. It was purpose. Identity. Destiny. And God will not remain silent while His chosen one is erased. There is a celestial order being executed. One that overrides human decisions. The attorneys in the physical realm are only part of the movement. The real strategy was launched in heaven. Say reveal the truth and align your spirit with divine justice. Evidence once destroyed is reappearing. Old emails are resurfacing. Unexpected messages are being sent. The timing is too perfect to be coincidence. Because it isn't. This is spiritual orchestration. God's fingerprints are all over this. And while this woman plotted for years in the background, convincing others of a false story, heaven simply waited. Not out of indifference but out of precision. Because now is the time where everything turns. You are not being dragged into conflict, you are being positioned for recompense. The pain you felt in silence, the tears you cried in secret, the confusion that haunted your nights, they were all prayers, spoken through suffering. And heaven listened. Type "I claim restoration" if your spirit is stirred by this confirmation. The attorney is more than legal counsel. They are heaven's instrument for your vindication. They know what was taken. They know who benefited. and they have been moved by an unseen force to protect what is rightfully yours. They don't just want to represent you, they want to defend the truth written over your life. The courtroom will become a place of revelation. The lies will be dismantled not by shouting but by undeniable proof. Files, witnesses, paper trails that lead back to your name. And the woman who orchestrated it all? She will stand before a system she thought she could manipulate, only to be met with the power of divine law. Her mask will be removed. Her alliances will scatter. Her boldness will crumble. You will feel the shift before it happens. In your body. In your emotions. In your dreams. Because your soul recognizes when justice is on the way. Say, I welcome truth and seal this moment with faith. Heaven is not late. Heaven is strategic. Every delay was not denial. It was preparation. Because when this breaks, it will not be subtle. Your name will be cleared. Your position will be restored. And your dignity will be rebuilt. There will be chatter. Some won't believe how deeply you were wronged. Others will try to downplay what's happening. But let them talk. Your victory will silence them all. You were chosen for such a time as these, and not to beg for justice, but to embody it. God has not forgotten you. He's been waiting for the perfect moment to reveal what was hidden. And now, that moment is here. You'll know it's real when people from your past reach out, acting oddly kind. You'll notice names you haven't heard in years pop up suddenly. That's not nostalgia. That's the unraveling. The woman who tried to take everything is starting to feel the heat. Her peace is gone. Her plans are faltering. Because she played with what was sacred. Type no more delay to activate this prophecy in your timeline. This attorney will contact you, or someone connected to them will. Do not dismiss their message. Do not hesitate. They've been shown something, and whether they know it or not, they're part of your spiritual reawakening. This case will stretch beyond money. Beyond papers. It will touch your legacy. Your children's future. Your generational name. It is unbelievable only to those who've never seen a miracle. You, however, are about to walk through one. You are protected. You are covered. You are called. And now, you are being reclaimed. God says, this is your hour. Rise. Watch. Move in faith. And I will do the rest. Type it is done and feel the chains fall away. This is more than prophecy. This is your confirmation. Your courtroom has been opened. And the verdict is about to echo through every part of your life. Victory is not coming. Victory is here. Now watch it unfold. Heaven is no longer whispering. The voice of the divine is roaring. And the courtroom of eternity has rendered its decision. You, the chosen one, have waited long enough. This is not a random message. This is the final chapter of a divine case that has been building for years. All evidence has been gathered. All lies have been examined. And now, the final verdict is being issued not by man, but by the throne of heaven itself. The verdict? you win. Type I received my victory to agree with the final ruling. Let it settle in your spirit. Let your heart recognize what your soul already knew: the case was never in the hands of people. It was always in the hands of God. And now, He has ruled. There was a woman, a manipulator, a deceiver, someone who thought her actions would never be discovered. She hid behind paper trails, legal loopholes, and fake smiles. She altered documents. She deleted names. She orchestrated betrayals so delicately that even the system didn't catch it. What heaven did. Archangel Michael speaks now with heavenly fire. The seal has been broken. The evidence is uncovered. The judgment is issued. A high-profile attorney aligned with your divine time lineage was led to this truth. They weren't searching for you. They were guided to you. Your name came up in a sealed folder that had been marked as voided, but heaven whispered, valid, anointed, restored. You are not forgotten. You are not erased. You are not lost in a system of human error. God says, I never removed your name from my promise. Type my name is still written if you believe heaven's memory never fails. This attorney has reviewed everything. Files destroyed by fire have reappeared digitally. A hidden account linked to your name has been exposed. Inheritance payments rerouted through a false signature are being reversed. The woman involved is facing a wall she cannot scale. And here's the most powerful truth: she wasn't just stealing your money. She was stealing your mandate. She feared your eyes. She feared your authority. She feared what would happen when the truth about you came to light. So, she tried to erase it. But what is ordained cannot be undone. Now the spiritual gavel has fallen. The divine courtroom has declared the outcome. The angels rejoice, because the final step is unfolding, restoration with interest. The documents will come. The signatures will appear. And yes, people will pretend they didn't know. But every actor in this drama will face divine reflection. Every partner in deceit will be exposed. And you will rise. Say, this is my rise, and declare the end of delay. The attorney sent to you has already been contacted by someone unexpected. A silent witness. Someone who saw it all. Someone whose guilt has grown too heavy to bear. They're ready to talk. They're ready to testify. The truth is moving now. Like wildfire. Every hidden detail. Every private message. Every phone call. Every signature. Every time she used your name. Every time she spoke for you without your consent, it's all flooding back. God says, now I will show the world who was honest. Type reveal the truth and break every chain of confusion. The woman is unraveling. Her stories are conflicting. Her allies are abandoning her. The charm she used is broken. And the authority she borrowed is being stripped away. She tried to silence her voice. But God turned up the volume. She tried to bury your legacy. But heaven exhumed it. She tried to keep you in the dark. But now you're the light. This case is not ordinary. It involves a generational claim. It involves names that were deleted, land that was stolen, documents that were withheld, and wealth that was intentionally kept from you. But no more. You are being restored not just to a previous state, but to an exalted one. Tai Pi will rise with interest if you know what's coming back is greater than what was lost. Here's what's about to happen: a sealed letter will arrive unexpectedly. A number you haven't seen in years will call. A legal phrase will trigger your memory of something once dismissed. An old account will be reactivated. An apology will come in not from her, but from someone who stood by her. Heaven is orchestrating every moment. This attorney has already filed the papers. The legal system may have delayed, but the spiritual system never missed a deadline. The moment your name was spoken in heaven, angels were released. The warfare has been intense because the blessing is immense. That's why the betrayal hurt so much. That's why the delays were unbearable. But the longer the enemy delayed it, the more power heaven added to your comeback. The gavel didn't just fall for closure. It fell for redemption. For exposure. For divine compensation. You will be called. You will be summoned. You will be addressed with titles that were once stripped from you. Not because you demanded it, but because heaven authorized it. The woman will face consequences, yes. But this is not about revenge. It's about recovery. Your story is shifting from survival to celebration. Say, I'm walking into celebration, and let your spirit agree with the heavens. God is returning what you didn't even know was yours. Accounts hidden from you. Properties you were never told about. Partnerships denied because someone used your identity to close doors. But now, every door is reopening. Every truth is unfolding. Every delay is reversing. And you, the one they tried to erase, are being positioned for divine honor. She thought your silence meant surrender. But heaven knew it was sacred obedience. She mistook your forgiveness for forgetfulness. But God remembered everything. She thought she buried the truth. But God planted it. And now it's blossoming for the world to see. Say the bloom has begun if you feel the shift. You may experience strange dreams. Sudden flashbacks. Unexpected bursts of energy. These are signs of release. Confirmation that the spiritual chains are breaking. That the verdict has reached the natural realm. People will begin to speak differently around you. Some will apologize. Others will avoid eye contact. But the power isn't in the reaction, so it's in your restoration. God says, I will set the table before you in the presence of those who once doubted your worth. The table is being prepared now. And the invitation is in your spirit. Type, I'm seated at the table to claim your inheritance. This is not the end. This is not even a new chapter. This is an entirely new book. The one where your name is on the cover. The one where the truth is bold. The one where your peace is permanent. Every dollar that slipped through your hands will return multiplied. Every connection that broke you will be replaced with divine alignment. Every lie told about you will be used as a stepping stone to your next level. Because you are the chosen. You are the one heaven has been preparing. You are the reason this case even existed, so that your legacy could be rebuilt on justice, not on pain. You will walk through the courtroom not with fear, but with favor. You will speak your name and the spiritual atmosphere will shift. You will sign papers that free generations. Say my legacy is secure and let your faith complete the verdict. This attorney is not your savior. They are your divine partner, sent to walk beside you as heaven finishes what it started. You're not alone. You never were. The silence you endured was the seed of your vindication. And now, heaven is shouting. The case is complete. The judgment is sealed. The restoration is immediate. And you are free. Say it is finished to end this chapter with heavenly authority. Now walk forward. The final verdict has been declared. You win.